Yo guys, Luna here. Welcome to another episode of Building Belterra. Today I have another brand new house to showcase in my city, and it's very, very big. I've been building quite a lot recently, and I have 3 builds. 2 of them are almost finished. I've done all the outside. I can kind of show you there. I don't want to give away too much of it. You might be able to tell it's a McDonald's. It's very, very modern looking. And the interior is just about done. And then in the main city, I have an Italian restaurant, which I have finished building. I've got to start the interior next. But I built this modern house here. It's huge on the inside compared to like most of the other modern houses I've built. And it's taken a really long time to decorate as well. So the other thing actually I want to show you here, I'll actually go to sleep so we can see better. I've been filling in the suburbs with lots and lots of trees. I'm not too sure whether I like it or not. There's because I want them to be quite leafy suburbs. I think I may have too much overdone it with all these trees. You guys can let me know what you think about having them all around here. I do kind of like having jungle trees in the suburbs, but I think I went over the top with this bit here as well. I'm not going to destroy them because it would take too long, and it's not that big a deal because I've still got plenty of space to make things look a bit better. But yeah, I'm going backwards here so you can't see this build that's right down there. I've just been filling in jungle trees right around the edges. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like if you go down here, I've got like this path that goes right through, and I've been building buildings like around the path and putting jungle trees around that. So you can see here, I've started filling in the path. So I actually really like it, but I don't know whether it's too much trees. So guys, you can just let me know. And the other thing I want to talk about before we get started looking on this build is I'm going to be uploading less tutorials, and I will just be sticking with building Belterra episodes. I will probably be uploading kind of less tutorials. The way I normally do things is I build a build and then I make a tutorial on the same build. So essentially I have 2 of the same building. But I think I will just kind of do any showcases of buildings that I build. And then while we do that, I also build a building at the same time. Kind of like a let's build, you know, and just make it up as I go along. So it might not turn out as good as a build I've spent a long time on, but it's definitely a lot quicker to build because I've been focusing on building note block songs recently, because despite the fact that I started this channel to make build tutorials, the note block songs is pretty much where I get most of my views. And I think most of my subscribers as well are from note block songs. I don't mind doing note block songs or tutorials. I'm happy to do both, so but I'll be focusing a lot more time doing the note block songs. Obviously, note block songs take a lot longer to do than a build. So yeah, guys, that's just kind of like what I'll be doing in my channel in the next couple of months, anyway. And yeah, so let's get started looking at this build. Like I said, I have a couple of other ones to show. My sister is currently building a house right over there, and I will show you that when it's finished as well. And also, guys, if you want to build your own builds, you can submit them to me on my Facebook page or Twitter. You can just send me a picture of it. I might build it if it's really cool, or you can build it if you want to join my world, but I have Xbox One version, so you'll have to have, obviously, Xbox One to build the build. Okay, guys, and it doesn't have to be an amazing build to build on here. I've got so much space that I will let pretty much anyone build. Just so long, I want to see the house first, obviously, to make sure that it is still kind of decent. You know, not just like a giant square or something. Really flat house. And also to make sure that it is modern. But the expectation for how good it is isn't that high, so don't be afraid to submit your builds. Hey guys, so first of all, I spent a good while building this build. I had no idea what it was going to look like when I started, and I just kind of like made it up as I went along. I actually really like this garden. I've added in all these trees right round. And because I've built it one down the way, there's this high wall that goes right around. I haven't actually finished the garden. Because if we look right around here, it's just all plain on the inside. So I've still got to add things. I'll probably add a swimming pool and things like that. Alright, so the outside, I've got all these big windows. All your typical modern house kind of features. Big straight columns. And I have a balcony, which pretty much add to every modern house. And the difference with this house and most houses is just how big all of the floors are. I mean, usually a house this here to here would be about one floor, but it's all the way up to there. So there's quite a lot of space on the inside. And I added in floor here to make it smaller, and also I've added in 2 layers for the roof, so I have roof there, and then I have another layer which is the floor for the next floor, just to try and compact the floors here, so it wasn't so tall, because obviously your furniture at most is like a couple of blocks high, or 1 block high for most of the stuff, and there was just too much space above it. So I've tried to my best to compact it, and I definitely won't be making a house as big as this one again. I'll try and make it a bit smaller. On the second floor, I really like using beacons to design houses. I mean, I can't wait for custom texture packs. That would be cool, where we can just choose textures from all the texture packs that they've made for console editions. Here, this was kind of like see-through, but then this on the inside, I think, is a bedroom. Yeah, that's the back of a TV right there. Originally, this was going to be a bathroom. That's why it's kind of like slits here, so you can't really see in it. You can't see in properly from there, and obviously you can't see in there if you're walking. So that's why I have that. On the side, I've just continued around the balcony. I have these 2 garage doors, so obviously that's where the garage will be, and I've still yet to connect it onto the road. I've still yet to build the road. Alright, so let's take a look on the inside. Down this side is exactly the same as the other side without the garage door, but I didn't put too much detail into it because obviously it was right in the edge, so you'd never see it anyway. You can hardly see it now. This is where the garage doors are, but this is actually, well, we'll show you when I get inside. Alright, so we go through the doors here, and straight away this is kind of like the main staircase to the upstairs. We have a large window here that you can see into the main living area. I've tried to, because like I said, there's like really tall walls, so I've tried to add some features onto them, shelves and lights, to make them a bit more full, rather than just big plain walls. Right, we'll go through this door. We'll go down this way first. You go down here, and then we have bathroom number 1. So it's just a regular bathroom. You have your toilet, a big bath, and a sink and a mirror. So there's nothing too much. Obviously the floor is bedrock because this is as far down as I can dig. So there's not much going on here, but it still looks pretty good. We go up here, and then obviously we have the main living area. It's very big and open space. I have the dining room table here. I've kind of went with colors that kind of match. Obviously this isn't my favorite colors that I choose, but for every house I build, I go with brand new colors that I've never used really before. So some of the color schemes are a bit strange, and that's for the only reason I didn't want every single house to be identical inside. So I tried to use a different color for every house. So this time it's purple I've gone with. And obviously I don't think I have any purple and white furniture in the house, so obviously here we have our big screen TV. There's not too much going on in this little living room here, but sometimes simple is better. My favorite new feature for all of my builds is the beacon on top of fence. I really like that. Here we have just a little sitting area, which needs some more lighting. It's a bit dark here. I'll just place a torch right there just now. So you can sit here and read some books. We have the kitchen, a big open space kitchen. We've got a little breakfast bar here with some cake, and we have this part here is obviously where you'd prepare all your food. We have the cookers here. I've kind of went with the theme that I went in my department store, where I had all the different colored schemed kitchens. So I've just been kind of using that, so it looks like this kitchen was bought from the department store, so that was kind of a fun idea. Here we have just loads of leaves, and it's supposed to look like herbs, that's what it's supposed to be. And obviously you have your sink, and some crafting things as well. Alright, so this is the main kind of like hallway here. You go on the left, and this is the first bedroom in the house. There's 3 bedrooms. This is the downstairs bedroom. This is kind of like the smallest of the 3. It was a very, very strange shape, this one, so there was not much I could do with it. I had to add in the bed, obviously. And also, it's really tall, so I have all these shelves to try and make it look smaller. Got this bookcase, I actually really like that. And just, we've got a chair here. Good view of the back garden. Alright, we go through here. We have just a walk-in closet, loads and loads of storage space. The bench with the clothes on it, which is pretty typical for every modern house. Through here we have our ensuite bathroom. I really love this shower. It's very, very cool. And yeah, it's also really dark in here. I'm gonna add in some more lights everywhere. I think the way to tell bathrooms in all the modern houses I build, I put a little glass block above the door. Just to, I'm not sure why, just kind of looks kind of like it should be for a bathroom. That's what I do anyway. I've got a little desk here. Alright, so that's the first bedroom. That's kind of like the guest bedroom down here. We go through here. This is the garage. We have a little seat there. I'm also going to add a light right there. This place is very dark. Alright, so we have a motorbike, which is very strange. Like, I've never built a motorbike, to be honest, before. So I think it looks okay. And then we have a car, and we have all of these workbenches, just your pretty typical garage things. Also, this car is an electric car, so you can see it's connected to the redstone. It's just a fun idea. All of the little details, I think, in builds are what make them kind of cool. Alright, up here we have a utility room. We've got a table here for folding clothes. We've got a couple of washing machines and a couple of dryers and some storage. And also, this is the first time I've actually built a utility room, because I usually don't have that much space once I've built everything else. No, just the bedrooms and the bathroom, kitchen, living room. But yeah, I have a good space here for it, and I've seen a couple of other builds where people have built utility rooms and they actually look really cool, so this is probably something I will be adding into a lot more builds. Alright, so down here, this leads to the outside. So this is the back garden right here. So that's everything on the downstairs. Upstairs is a lot smaller than it is downstairs, because I've kind of made like rooms rather than this one's open planned a lot more. So there's a lot less space. And obviously, I need to get from room to room, so there's kind of a lot of space taken up by this hallway, which goes right across. Alright, so up here, I just had a big space, so I added in this table, which can be used for wherever you want it to be used for. It was just a perfect space for a table. I didn't want to leave it open space there. Obviously, I've decorated all these tall walls again with cool shelving and paintings, just because it's far too plain if I left it on its own. Yeah, I think I'll go this way. I actually forgot about this. I just thought I had 2 bedrooms upstairs, but I have this as well. This is my favorite room in the house, the office or a study. I like having all these misshapen bookshelves. It's kind of cool. And through here, we have a games room. So we have a pool table, and we have a couple of laptops as well. And also this side, you can access the balcony as well. So that's the study and the games room. We just have a little waiting area here. It kind of like if you have like a home kind of office, we have a waiting area there. You have kind of a place to sit here, and also you have 2 workstations. So you can use that for studying, or you can run your home office from there. Alright, this is bedroom number 1. I like kind of features in both bedrooms. I like the shelf on this wall, which is kind of like a cool little arch feature. And we have a couple of study areas. And obviously the main feature is this bed. I didn't really work on this bed a lot, but I kind of like it. And obviously, if you want to, you can get out in this balcony. I'll make a little door there. So that's bedroom number 1. And my favorite bedroom is actually this one. So here we have a bed, we have a large TV, so we can do gaming on this giant TV. And also we have a desk. And again, you can get a good view from the balcony. And the difference with this one from the last bedroom, this one has its own walk-in closet again, and its own bathroom. So this house has 3 bathrooms. This one only has a shower though. Okay guys, so that's the entire of this modern house. Okay, in the next video I will be showcasing that right there, which is a McDonald's, which I've just got a few things to finish on the inside. And then I will be showcasing an Italian restaurant which I've built in the main city. And also I will be getting started on more of a Let's Builds, where I think I will be building just some apartments, probably around here somewhere. Yesterday I filled in all of this grass, or most of this grass, and yeah, this is probably where I will build some modern apartments. We'll just get started on it. It will probably take a while, because usually a build will take about 8 to 10 hours. So obviously, because on PC, you know, you can copy and paste a lot of the stuff, where I have to fill in everything. So I will just work on it over a couple of weeks, and we'll see what we have in the end. Also, it takes up a lot of time filling in all these blocks. This huge square right here took me over an hour to fill in, and it's over 19,000 blocks just for this square. So for every build I build, I also have to fill in all the mud, and so builds take a lot of time. Alright guys, anyway, that's all we have time for in this video. If you enjoyed the Build and Build Tower series, don't forget to hit the like button below, and I will see you in the next one, guys.